Recording. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We still have lots of people arriving. But we'll be getting started in a few minutes.
That's low, yeah. Okay. Hey, everybody.
Go.
Let's see. We're off. I think I have a mute button on. I'm not even sure. What is all that? It's a place that you can record.
Recording. Oh, the family's on there. So it's great to see everybody's faces. Thank you to everyone who has their cameras on so far. We really want to encourage everybody to turn their cameras on if you'd be willing so we can see everybody. And please keep your microphones muted unless you are one of our presenters today.
Turn the video off. Oh, Nix is on. Our camera's on.
I know, I sent it to you. It looked like that.
Or muted.
What's an email address? I'll forward it to.
Daniel.eoff@gmail.
EOFF. There you are. See if that works. And the Zoom's on the link that Wendy.
Okay.
While we're waiting for everybody, just wanted to remind everyone that this event is brought to you by the MPC Lobos Booster Club. And if you want to find out more about the Booster Club, you can visit mpcfoundation.org/booster. And for those of you who are joining us that are already members of the Booster Club, I want to thank you all so much for supporting our student athletes. We have a really fun event lined up for you guys this evening. We are going to be presenting some very special awards, the Pete Catino Award. But we're also going to be having some interactive games where you, the audience, will get to guess the outcomes of the games, and the winners of the guesses will have an opportunity to select from the lineup of fabulous MPC coaches which coach needs to jump into the pool at the end of our event. So I hope that you guys will stick around and be a part of all the fun. And actually, I'm now going to ask the Dean of Athletics, Wendy Bates, to give us a quick update on what's going on with MPC Athletics. So, Wendy.
Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to the event tonight. Very excited to see some familiar faces on this Zoom call. It's great to see everybody, even though it's been so long and that it's on Zoom, but that's still a great thing to see you. I always like to take this opportunity when I have a chance to thank the Lobos Booster Club, of course, for their support throughout the year, and most specifically for this event today. I know I speak for all the athletes and myself and our whole department and program when I say they do a fantastic job of supporting Lobo Booster Club, the Lobo athletes, and we appreciate the Booster Club very much. Sorry, we've been doing a little last minute logistics running around, so I'm not in shape. I'm in COVID shape. I'm not in athletic shape right now, coaching shape. So quick update, our men and women's track and field team, our men's golf program, softball and baseball have completed their challenging 2021 seasons this year. Those sports did have an opportunity to participate even during COVID, so we are very excited for that. All the other teams were able to practice and condition throughout the COVID time, so we're appreciative for that. Baseball ended the season at 13-7, ranked number 11th in the state, so they had a very successful season on their new turf field. So it's a beautiful facility. If you get an opportunity, come check it out. Softball ended their season at 13-6. And right now we've started our summer workouts just this week, and we continue to test all our athletes and continue our safety protocols. So we are still face-to-face in some capacity. Since March, we've tested 1,028 student athletes with COVID, and we had one positive result in over 1,000 tests. So we're very proud of that. It tells us that our student athletes are doing the right thing when they're here on campus and when they're out in the community, and we appreciate that. So what else? That's all, I guess. We're very hopeful for the fall to resume sports for the 21-22 season in somewhat normal capacity. We have every hope of having a full fall season and spring season this coming fall. So thanks for being here. Again, thanks to the Booster Club, and I think we're gonna have some fun tonight. Looking forward to it.
Thank you so much, Wendy. It is now my honor to introduce the Peter J. Cutino Athlete of the Year Award. I'm also extremely happy to share that I see Pete's wife, Louise, is joining us this evening. Hi, Louise, as well as another family member. The Peter Catino Athlete of the Year Award was established at MPC in 2009. Pete was a water polo legend. He has won more awards than I could possibly mention, but in his 40-year career as an educator and a swimming coach and a water polo coach, some of the highlights include being the head coach at Cal Berkeley for 26 years. And also he's been inducted into so many halls of fames, including UC Berkeley, Cal Poly, and of course MPC's Hall of Fame. So we are so honored that the family established this scholarship at our college as well as at UC Berkeley. And each year the coaches pick the athletes of the year who've just worked tremendously hard and excelled in their sport and really exemplify the spirit of Pete as an athlete and a coach. So without further ado, we're going to share some videos with you from the coach and the students themselves. So each year we have both a male and a female athlete. And Gina, whenever you're ready, if you could play the video.
I'd like to welcome everybody to today's event honoring the male and female Pete Catino Student-Athlete Scholarship Award here at MPC. I'm Daniel Phillips. I'm the head baseball coach here at MPC. And it is my pleasure to introduce Nick Bolieres as the Pete Catino Male Student Athlete of the Year recipient for 20.
I think after my workouts,
Bolieres comes to us from Livermore High School, left-handed pitcher, and this year he was awarded first team all-conference. He had a 5-0 undefeated record with a 1.8 ERA. In his 2 years here at MPC, he's accumulated a 9-2 record with over 86 innings pitched and 50-plus strikeouts. Combining that with a 3.8 GPA, he will be attending Cal State Monterey Bay and pitching for the Otters next year. I want to thank the Booster Club for continuing this event. Most importantly, the Catino family for the continued support of our student athletes, and congratulations, Nick, on the award. Well deserved.
Hi. First off, I'd like to thank the Catino family for this award and scholarship. It is an extreme honor, and I'm very grateful to be recognized for this award. I have always worked hard in the classroom and on the field as a student athlete. I have always been taught that nothing comes easy. You need to work hard and have a plan to achieve your goals. I have enjoyed every minute of my time here at MPC, and it'll be bittersweet to say goodbye. A few things about my time at MPC. My first introduction to MPC was through my head coach, DP. I cannot say enough about the baseball coaching staff from DP, Vinny, to Coach Fauché. The time and energy they spend on every member of the team is remarkable. Next, my teammates. I had great teammates each year I was here. The camaraderie with this group started at the top with the coaches and all the way down to the teammates. They pushed me day in and day out to be the best I could possibly be. They have shaped the MPC baseball program to what it is today. We have risen in the ranks in the state of California the last 2 years, and I'm proud to say that I was part of MPC's success. Next, the counselors, trainers, and professors made for a great experience. This allowed me the opportunity to develop as a student athlete and continue pursuing my passions. My time here at MPC was a little different than expected. My first semester, I had in-person classes at both the main campus and the Marina campus. This allowed me to explore the college, and I was able to experience both campuses during this time. In March of 2020, due to the COVID pandemic, all classes switched to online learning. Professors were able to quickly pivot and provide us an education throughout Zoom sessions. The professors and counselors made it easy and smooth as the transition as it could possibly be. All my professors at MPC were great and always willing to help. Looking forward to continuing my academic and athletic career at Cal State Monterey Bay, but I will never forget my time here at MPC. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Marcus Carroll, head track and field and cross country coach. It is my pleasure to introduce our 2021 Cutino Award winner, Lucero Ramirez. This young lady arrived here at MPC in fall 2018, and right from the start was one of our most hardworking, dedicated student athletes we had here on this track that offseason. She had success as a 300-meter hurdler at San Benito High School in Hollister and was looking to expand her experience here at MPC and become a sound 400-meter hurdler for us. And she did just that. Back in 2018, in the fall, she took a tumble and in one of our off-season hurdle workouts and sprained her knee, causing her to have a slower than anticipated start in our spring 2019 year. However, she recovered late that year and earned a qualifying spot in our 2019 regional championships. A week prior to that, she placed sixth in the Coast Conference Championships and finished the season ranked 10th in Northern California with a time of 109.65. That following year, our COVID year, Lucero picked up right where she left off and was off to a phenomenal start for us, leading the NorCal region in the first two meets, ultimately finishing the season prior to the 2020 COVID-19 shutdown, ranked second in Northern California and fourth in the state with an improved time of 107.31 in the 400 hurdles. After a disappointing experience with the season shut down with her off to an outstanding start, Lucero did opt in this year to take one last run and complete her journey she started with us. And after ironically taking another fall in her second to last race of the season, she responded in her career finale race as an MPC Lobo, running a season and near personal best in our final meet in Modesto. Lucero is committed to continue her academic career at Sacramento State University and plans to compete for the Hornets on their D1 track and field program. She will be missed, and she will be remembered for her strong work ethic, resiliency, and commitment to our track and field program. Congratulations, Lucero. Well done.
Hello, my name is Lucero Ramirez. First and foremost, I'd like to give a very big and special thank you to Catino and the Cutino family. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to receive this award. I think it's a very special opportunity for all student athletes, and I'm very honored and quite grateful to be selected as your female recipient. I fully can't express in words how thankful I am for that. I will be transferring into Sacramento State. I'm majoring in criminal justice. I currently volunteer for my community, but in the future, I do hope to work for it in law enforcement. It's my goal to become a sheriff or a CHP officer. In the meantime, I hope to gain experience for that through an internship, any volunteer work, or any program available at Sacramento State, while I continue working towards my bachelor's degree. I have ran track and field for 6 years. 3 of those were in San Benito High School, the community where I live in. and the other 3 at Monterey Peninsula College. It's in my plans to try out for the Sacramento State track and field team. It's also a D1 program, so I think that would be a great opportunity for me. It's a sport that has taught me a lot and that I enjoy a lot, so I think I'm gonna go for that. And speaking about track, I'd like to thank Coach Marcus Carroll. He's shaped me into the athlete that I am today. I believe that track is a very, very challenging sport, not only physically, but also mentally. There was many practices and seasons where I struggled a lot, but I had the support and the encouraging words of my coach and of many other teammates as well to continue to get back up. And that's also the people that have shaped me into the person and athlete that I am today. And ultimately, I realized that track and field has taught me a lot of special skills. It's developed me into who I am. It's taught me discipline, mental toughness, leadership, teamwork. It's positively influenced my life a lot. So I'm very happy I decided to attend MPC. I improved a lot academically and as an athlete as well. So I can see that hard work definitely does pay off. So once again, I'd like to thank the Cutino family and P. Cutino for this opportunity. It's quite amazing that you could do this for a student athlete, and in the future, I hope to do the same. Thank you.
Well, congratulations to both of those extremely deserving athletes. It's so encouraging to see you guys continue to work so hard and on both your sport and your studies, and even during the pandemic, and to be transferring on with the support of the Catino family. We just really wish you all the very best. And as a special bonus Catino Award surprise we arranged for today, Wendy Bates reached out to some of our former Catino alumni awardees and is going to share a few words. And while she does that, several of us are going to run up to the football field, so we'll be ready for the games, which will begin shortly after. So take it away, Wendy.
Thank you, Becky. Yes, it is such a pleasure to be able to invite all of the former Catino award winners back to this Zoom meeting. And it was really a great experience being able to reach out to them. My hope was, knowing that some of the Catino family would be here, that you would get a glimpse of what these folks are doing now, and some information on what they had to say about what it meant to be a Catino award winner and what your family has brought to these student athletes over the years at MPC. On this call, and I noticed now that on this call we have a few different last names, so perhaps there have been some weddings in their since they've been in MPC, but we know her as Crystal Lopez, who I believe was our very first female athlete of the year in 2005. Welcome, Crystal, now not Lopez, I see. So congratulations to you. Marissa Hernandez, who has graduated from CSUMB with her BA in Human Communications. We have Brianna Matthews on the call, who currently is a medic in the United States Air Force. I believe she lives in Texas somewhere. Erica Parker, who is a senior field representative for Assembly Member Mark Stone. We have Felicia Villarreal, a middle school teacher and athletic director at Soledad Middle School. So we have a few educators on the call. Leo Deschamps, golf athlete that transferred to McGill University and graduated in economics. Savannah Valadares, who was a 3-sport athlete here at MPC for her award, playing volleyball, women's basketball, and competed in track and field. Dominique McClendon, who went to New York and never returned, but went to New York to play basketball. She has recently earned her master's degree in organizational leadership and still resides, hey Damo, still resides in New York. And also on the call, Liz Wersch, also known as Elizabeth Wersch, who was a 2-sport athlete at MPC in volleyball, women's basketball, also has recently earned her master's degree and is currently an elementary school teacher in Salinas. So that is some of the folks that we wanted to give a big shout out to for your time at MPC, and really thank the Catino family for their honor. And here are a few things that they had to say in receiving that award. I'll just read you. I asked for a sentence or a word. Some of them probably are coaches because some of them got a little wordy, and we know how coaches can be a little wordy, but that's okay. Some of them actually are coaches, I think. I would like to thank the Catino family for being so generous and for rewarding young and motivated athletes for their efforts. This award meant a lot to me, and it was the recognition of all the hard work I had put in during my time at MPC. I will never forget that moment, and I will be forever grateful. Many of them used words like, I felt so proud, I was so very honored. Another sentence, it was an amazing accomplishment because I felt I represented not only myself and my family, but my small town, acknowledging that there are no limits to your worth. And two more. The Pete Catino Award was an honor to receive. It was my first taste of recognition on a bigger scale than my small high school, and it inspired me to continue to strive for excellence in my academic and professional careers. And they surely have been in professional careers. And finally, I thought this one summed it up very well and congratulated the new recipients in that being awarded the Pete Catino Female Athlete of the Year was an incredible honor. It was evidence that all of my hard work on and off the court had paid off. The scholarship helped me to go on to play volleyball and basketball at the next level and earn my bachelor's degree in 2 years. It's one thing to be a great athlete or a great student, but to be recognized as both is a tremendous feat, and I congratulate the latest recipients on doing it in a year full of uncertainty. So I hope, Catino family, that you can feel the passion, the honor, and the privilege of being awarded that scholarship to our student athletes. And we thank you and the Booster Club for being a part of that experience for our student athletes here at MPC. And I believe I'm now going to turn it over for the game time. And this is when we want our participants to get active and get participating, because we have some coaches that we need to be jumping in the pool in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Wendy. So yeah, I'm up at the track, and I'm gonna try to pass this over and introduce to you the head football coach, Ronnie Palmer. So give me a second here. Oops.
I'm hoping you're going to share the screen with Ronnie to get my face off. There we go.
No, I muted you by accident.
If we haven't had enough practice during this COVID time, huh? You're muted. Wendy, can you hear me? All right, how's everybody doing? I'm the head football coach, Ronnie Palmer. I got to turn my iPad off. So today we have something special for y'all, some competition. It's not competition Wednesday per se, but we still have competition on this fine Tuesday. I have some great student athletes that not only major in their academic studies, but also football. There are also some special hula hoopers as well. So we're gonna get our competition started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to a hula hoop. I'll explain what we're doing here in a second.
And Ronnie's gonna explain to you guys what the athletes are going to do, and I'm going to explain to you how our audience has an opportunity to participate and how you guys get to win the coveted gift of being able to pick which coach has to jump in the pool when we end the event at 6 o'clock. So Ronnie, go ahead, explain what's going to happen.
All righty. So, you know what's unique? The student athletes saw the hula hoops on the ground, and they're students of the game, so they immediately started perfecting their craft. So I'm actually pretty confident this is going to work out well. So the theme to this, ladies, fellas, let me introduce everybody. I'll start from left to right. We have 2 defensive players, 2 offensive players, and 1 special toddler that are going to perform today, and 1 special coach that'll come in halfway to replace my toddler as soon as stuff starts going haywire. But so far, so good. To our furthest left, we have a defensive end / outside linebacker wannabe, Dylas Henderson Moss. Okay. To his near left, we have a very talented 3-year-old. Her name is Ziggy Joe Palmer. Say it, Ziggy. She has some skills. Don't sleep on her. Next to her, we have running back from Fresno. Once upon a time was a track athlete, Isaiah Chambers. All right, next to him, with a little bit of a pouty face, cut off sweater, hoodie, fashion statement with the Crocs on, the rainbow Crocs. Okay, we have Jeremiah McGill, a defensive lineman. And next to him, we have the sleeper pick, 6'3" from Washington, D.C., wide receiver, Amir Anderson. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hula hoop, okay? And should I explain the rules? Okay, so we're gonna have 25 complete cycles all the way around, or intervals, however you explain the hula hoop process, around the waist, 25 times total. And it is your job to guess how long this will take. Now keep in mind, I'll give you the coaching point. They've been practicing for a little bit now. This is not this is an elite group, right, Ziggy? Right? So we're ready to go. So it's your job to guess how long this will take. 25 complete cycles around the waist, and we're gonna hula hoop whenever we get the command.
All right, so start putting your guesses now into the chat. Each person can only guess once, so think about how long it's going to take an MPC Lobo football player to complete 25 hula hoops, and the person who gets the closest time is the winner. So I'm going to give you a couple more minutes here to put your times in. I only see 3 guesses so far, folks. I want to see more guesses than that. And first one to get to 25 hoops is the end of the game. All right, they are coming in. Remember, you can only type in 1 guess, please.
I do. Am I still on mute?
Okay. Ronnie, I think we have enough guesses. We're good to start
Awesome.
whenever.
Let me get my my technology set up. And because Ziggy started about a minute ago, we're going to go ahead and disqualify Ziggy. So she's still going to participate, but we're going to have an honorary participant, Coach Eric Becker. He's going to jump in halfway. We're not going to count his reps though, but he is a sleeper pick as well. Okay, everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Go ahead, Coach Becker.
I got 4. Might have won already. I got 12. Might have won already. Might have won already.
Go ahead, Coach Becker. Go ahead, Coach Becker. I've already stopped it. All right, I got about 13 seconds.
Okay, 13 seconds. I think I saw a 12
seconds.
in there. Let me see. I'm going back through the chat.
Come on over here, Amir.
Hold on. I have to say that was quicker than I thought.
talk us-
Football players are
Tell
much
us
better
about
than I thought they
your
would
experience,
be.
man. and
Let's see,
how you did
20
that so
seconds was
fast.
Daniel Phillips.
Man, it was a hard fight.
Anyone closer than that?
Had to go against
23 from Lexi. I think Coach Phillips.
You had a 12 second. You had a 12 second.
I do have 12 seconds, Wendy?
I thought so.
To the end. And I got
I thought I saw
Great
12
job,
too, but now I'm not seeing it.
All right,
I'm not either now.
you have it. Amir Anderson, 13 seconds. 13
Okay,
seconds.
so it
Yeah.
sounds like
Good job.
Daniel, Coach Phillips won, and I'm pretty sure that's because he doesn't want to jump in the pool. So if someone else wins tonight, you've got to pick Coach Phillips. But Coach, it looks like you get to pick which fellow coach is going in the pool. And now we're going to hustle over to the basketball gym for the next game. So stay tuned while we hustle.
Well, not to have any downtime, I will just share with the crowd that Coach Phillips apparently has won 3 hula hoop competitions of his own, therefore was kind of sandbagging the competition. So next event, we'll have to make sure no coaches that have to jump in the pool even have the opportunity to choose a fellow coach to jump in the pool. But congratulations anyway, Coach Phillips.
Thank you, Wendy, for that. I hear that I think Amber is set up in here, and so is Coach O'Hare. So I'm going to go ahead and pin Amber's video so you guys can see what's going on here in the gym. Gee, I think I'm going to do you. Okay, go ahead, Coach.
All right, I'm Erin O'Hare. I'm the head women's basketball coach. And first thing I'm gonna do is just introduce our players. I'm here with Hart. Hart's one of our sophomores, honor roll kinesiology students, and he's going to introduce the men's players first.
So we got Chris coming up. He's a freshman, but he's a good guard.
Okay, keep it rolling. Step back.
We got Kenny.
That's good.
Kenny. And then Vincent. And we got Skylar.
All right, thanks, Hart. I'm going to introduce our women's basketball players. You guys should stay back there, give a wave. First, we have Sarai Wheeler from Seaside High, Deja Scott Mitchell from Seaside High, Lindsay Lanteros from Pacific Grove, Teresa Chavez from Soledad, Destiny Ochoa from Soledad, Shelby Sitko from Soledad, and Kylie Rhea from Alvarez High School. Oh, sorry. I got close enough. All right, so the game that we're going to play today is good old-fashioned knockout. Our men's and women's basketball teams, they wanted a challenge, so we backed it up to the three-point line, right? Because they're college basketball players, they wanted a challenge. One shot person behind you, they make it, you're out. This good old-fashioned knockout camp style. Do I explain how it goes, or should I explain? So the goal is that you in the Zoom are going to guess how many made baskets will be made during the entire game of knockout. So that means 3-pointers, that means made layups. So you want to go ahead and put that in the chat right now. How many made baskets will be made by our men's and women's basketball team until we have a winner? I hope it's a lot.
Ready?
How many made baskets? That'll be easier for me to do the math.
Yeah.
Just how many made baskets?
You good?
Wait.
You need to guess. They need to start guessing.
Yeah, let's just.
Audience, give us your guesses.
I will say we have some good 3-point shooters, so it might be a high number. They wanted to back it up to the 3. We just started our first day of summer workouts today for women's basketball, so we might be a little rusty, but we have some of the top shooters in the county, so you never know. All right, we'll wait a couple more.
Okay, has everybody made a guess who wants to play our little game here? It's looking good. We've got quite a few guesses in. Any more? Anyone else want to take a guess? Okay, I think you're good to go.
Here we go. Okay, backboard.
Lots of women's players left, looks like to me.
I like it, Jenny. Oh, Gordon, thank you. Again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not even moving. It's not a fancy one, dude. Like that. Oh no. Wow. What?
Okay, so good job, guys. So the winning number was 52. Let's see, Wendy gets 58. That was pretty close, Wendy. Hold on before you do your victory dance. I need to check if there's anyone else. No, it looks like former head basketball coach Wendy Bates won the game. Wendy won. Okay. Thank you all for playing, and now we're going to head back over to the track to see our track and field and soccer students play their game. So stay tuned. Hang tight.
Thank you.
Well, again, I'll fill up the time as they move to the track. I have to say, I've never won a knockout game like Daniel's won hula hoop contest, and this is not rigged, folks. This is real time stuff. So I just want to shout out Daniel. If you don't pick me, I won't pick you to jump in the pool. Just trying to make a deal with you right now.
Okay, we are back at the field, and we're gonna hear from Coach Marcus Carroll. You're on. Yep.
Hi, everybody. My name is Marcus Carroll, head track and field coach, and we have an interesting relay for you. We're gonna do a 50 relay here. We're doing a shuttle relay, and it's gonna be a tag with no batons. Okay, so fun and exciting, so we can see the whole thing. It's gonna be track and field versus soccer. All right, so a little interesting here, and some more distance guys to make it a little even. So hopefully it's a good competition. We're running C mark, set, whistle. We're gonna be timing. All right, and then first place is gonna win a prize, I believe, right? So are we doing that? Whoever guesses the time. So 4 by 50. So if any of you track athletes or track coaches out there on the call, you may know about time. So we're going 4 by 50. All right, and we'll try to guess the winning time here. Should be around, I would say 30 seconds, just to give you a little hint. All right, so we're gonna go lane. And I'm gonna introduce my athletes too. All right, so we have one of our track athletes here, Casey Nelligan. All right, he's gonna be going first leg. Andrew Alonzo, second leg. Suk Nick Ball, third leg. And then Jake Santana, anchor for us. And then before we get started, I want to go ahead and introduce our soccer coach, Mark Cisneros. A couple of
Hi, everyone. We're Lobos. Looking forward to relay race against our track and field guys. Looks like it's track and field versus soccer. Let me introduce my guys. I got Romario Diaz, Juan Garcia Duran, Fernando Garnica, and Kevin Foss. These are all local guys, Marina High School, Alistao, and Alvarez. So let's go get it. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so first leg is going to be here. Second leg here. You guys are lane 4 and 6 and 7. All right, so first leg under 6. Second leg, want to do second? Okay, you're right here, right on the
guys, while they're getting set up, if you haven't already, type your guess into the chat. So you're trying to guess how many seconds it's going to take them to run this relay. Hey, audience, can you see two views right now? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Can you see 2? Hopefully you guys can see both views. You can see Amber's on one side of the field and G is on the other side. So you guys can watch the race from both angles.
You have guesses there? Nice job, good job, guys. All right. We actually ran a fifth leg there. So yeah, look, but the winning time was 28:53, and I believe soccer won just by a slight bit.
Right.
Nice job, soccer.
28:53. I think I saw 28 in there. Let me just go through the chat. We've got a 28 and a 29. 28:53. That's closer to 29. It looks like Marissa Hernandez right now is in the lead with 29 seconds. Unless anyone else also guessed 29. That's what I'm going through. No, I think Marissa, I think you're our winner.
Marissa's gonna pick you, coach.
Congratulations, Marissa. You won that
Marissa
contest.
won.
And so now it's that time where
We gotta get to the pool. Come on,
we're gonna go down to the pool, and you're gonna get a chance to meet each of the coaches before we ask the winners today to pick who it is they're going to throw in the pool. So
No, Ronnie should be down there.
stay tuned. Take us a couple minutes to get down to the pool.
Becky should be giving away swag. Becky, give away some swag. Trivia.
Who's yelling at me to give away swag? Okay, you want me to give away swag, somebody? Okay, in the meantime, I like that Liz is telling Marissa who to pick. I think you guys need to keep doing some more of that. I could ask some MPC trivia if that's necessary, but I gotta run down to the pool. Hold on.
Let's go. Hustle it up, fellas.
Empty your pockets. Empty your pockets.
Empty your pockets. I brought you a towel. Go swimming, Ziggy.
Hey, can Ziggy jump in for all of us?
I'm not muted.
Yes.
I feel like Coach Aaron ought to have to jump in the pool purely for still not knowing how Zoom microphones work, but maybe it's just me.
We'll jump in the pool.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is each of the coaches is gonna introduce themselves, and then the winners are going to select who's to jump in. So all right, which coach is gonna introduce themselves first? I say Daniel's ready to go. Yep, all right here.
Hey everybody, Daniel Phillips, head baseball coach.
Hi everyone again, Aaron O'Hare, head women's basketball coach.
Hi, my name is Kit Moore. I am the head women's indoor and beach volleyball coach.
Hey, Kit.
Hello again, Wendy Bates, athletic director, knockout answer extraordinaire.
Hey everybody, I'm Ronnie Palmer here, coach. And, Trying to keep this around
I don't know where our track and field and soccer coaches are, but they were on campus at least until a couple minutes ago.
We can wait for them.
I think we ought to wait for them.
We can wait for them.
Wendy's going to get them. See, our director of athletics will stop at nothing when it comes to athletics program. While we wait, Daniel, do you want to share, since you were one of our winners, would you like to share some thoughts with us on who you might be picking today out of your
Well, who's picking? Who gets to choose?
Well, you won the first game, so you get to choose one of the coaches.
Okay.
Wendy won a game, so she gets to pick, and then Marissa won a game, so she gets to pick.
Oh, I know who I'm going to pick.
Okay, well, do you want
He's
to share?
not here right now.
Oh, okay. That's why we need him to get here. Okay. All right, what about Marissa? Marissa has a message. I vote Coach Aaron, ... Sorry, Coach.
Oh, she used to be my favorite.
My favorite. And it seems like there's an Erica Parker chiming in all caps. Yes.
They all used to be my favorite.
Used to be favorites. Okay. Another coach has showed up.
Yes.
We got to have Daniel's pick and Wendy's pick. And I was thinking also we ought to let someone else from our audience pick. We have a couple people here today. We have the chair of our booster club, Stefan Lins, former athlete, former MPC, well, an MPC alumni. He's worked so hard for the booster committee. I feel like he's earned a pick at this point.
You're giving out votes. Huh?
I'm giving out a couple votes. Yeah. I also think we have a couple trustees on the call. I think, let me just check if one of our trustees is still here. I mean, gosh, for everything they do for the college, don't you think that one of them ought to also have a pick? If there's one of our trustees still here, I saw Rosalind earlier and I saw Libby. Oh, I'm sorry, Stefan has already weighed in. His pick in all caps is Wendy. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. And then Libby or Rosalind, if you're still on the call. Although before I say that, Stefan's getting lots of love for having picked Wendy. So it sounds like so far. So Daniel, who was your pick?
I picked Coach Marcus.
Boom. Okay, so Marcus is going in. We know Aaron's going in. We know Wendy's going in. Wendy, you have a pick as well.
No, I got to pick one. I'd like to split my pick. He's the boss.
You are the boss. That's
Between
true.
Coach Kit and Coach Palmer.
Yeah. So it's like half, right?
That's good.
Exactly. You guys know it. You do your top half. You do your bottom half.
Okay, and hold on. I just want to say that there's quite a few comments coming in on the chat right now, and one of them is even coming in from one of our Catino awardees. And shouldn't he have the right to pick?
Yes.
I think so. And it turns out he's picking DP. Who's DP? Oh, also, Kit, there's a message coming in. I think it's from your wife. She says, "Take your shoes off." It's probably a good idea. Okay, so, and Daniel, you should take yours off too. All right, so if I understand correctly, it sort of feels like all of these coaches are going in the pool right now. Although where did Palmer go? I'm gonna go ahead and pin Amber's so you guys can see from this angle. Okay, do you guys need like a whistle or like a 3, 2, 1? Shoes!
This coach is in.
Oh my gosh, here they go. Mama's got shoes on too. Wow, and you know what? It's so perfect, you guys. Luis Catino just said, one athletic department, one team, one splash. Yes, that was awesome. Yes. Luis would like to see one splash. One athletic team, one athletic department, one team, one splash.
Get in and get
Do
out.
it for Miss Catino. Yes, please.
Okay.
Out and back in.
What
All
else
together.
Catino's want?
In honor of Pete, which I forgot to mention, this whole game was derived in honor of Pete because he was a swimmer. Yes, Erica. Yeah, you're still on.
I
You're
don't
still
know
on
if it's
camera,
short to
still
see
being
through or not.
recorded. I'm not going to check.
I'm glad that there's some stairs. I need stairs.
Okay, so one team, one splash. Are we ready?
Who's counting? 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Excellent. Nice job, coaches. That was beautiful. Amazing. So proud of you guys. There's nothing these guys won't do for our athletics and our booster department. Thanks, you guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Erica says we have a new synchronized swim team in the making. That's all you guys.
Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, guys. I hope you'll come join us for another event soon. We'll be posting some of the student videos on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. So if you guys want to look back at those amazing student videos that we shared with you earlier, they'll be available for your viewing pleasure. All right, I'm going to get these guys a towel, maybe. Have a good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Bye.